Someone commented on my video asking if my picks are short-term or long-term. And honestly, it's one of the best questions that I get because the answer changes how you invest. I'm a 22-year-old engineer with 6 figures invested, so here's how I actually think about it. Short-term is when you're buying a stock because something specific is about to happen, like an earnings report or a new catalyst. You're in for weeks or maybe a few months, and the thesis has an expiration date. Long-term is when you're buying a company because you believe in what they're building over the years. You're not watching the stock every day, you're not selling it because the stock tanked 10%. If the fundamentals hasn't changed, you're still holding it. Most people treat every stock the same, but I don't, so here's how I split mine. Short-term plays are normally tied to a specific catalyst. Right now, a company like Nebius fits this category for me. They report earnings August 12th, and there's a specific setup during that date. Microsoft signed a $17 billion deal with them, and Meta signed a $27 billion contract with them. So the catalyst would be the earnings report, and if those numbers confirm the thesis. I'm watching what happens August 12th because if the numbers grow fast, then the story gets bigger. But if not, and they disappoint, then I'm going to reassess. On the other hand, long-term trades are completely different. For example, Microsoft is a long-term hold for me, not because of this week's earnings reports, and not because Azure is getting crazy numbers. Because in 10 years, Microsoft is still going to be powering most of the world's cloud infrastructure, software, and a significant chunk of AI. Same with companies like Micron. The demand for memory chips is not just for 2026, it's for decades ahead. Here's the question I ask myself before buying anything. If I couldn't sell the stock for 5 years, would I still own it? If the answer is yes, it's a long-term hold. But if the answer is something else, then I have to reassess to see if it's short-term or if I want to hold long-term. That one question alone has saved me from a lot of bad decisions, especially like panic selling. Drop in the comments which stocks you're holding long-term or short-term, and this is not financial advice.